What is going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. How you guys doing today? We got a few people in here. We got about, I think, 15 people watching. I know this is kind of during, like when everybody's working and stuff like that. So, depending on where you live, can you guys hear me? Everything looking good? So, appreciate everybody joining us today. We got Black Cat Crypto. I think it's Chris Irish is how he pronounces his YouTube handle. Chris Hanley, Crypto Perks, Rude Puts, S Chang, Steven Cicero. I'm terrible with names. If I messed that up, really sorry. Trying to mine, Yellow 5C, S Chang, J Dub Jordan. I know that Big Wooly. There was also Hillbilly Change and Cooking with Kaiser. There's a few other people. So, welcome everybody. So, today's is kind of an AMA. I'm going to be announcing the Flux Pool winners today. So, for the 5 miners that win $50 in Flux, I will pull them, and as well as I will also be pulling for the 1.7 Kilosoul giveaway. And this is all at fluxpools.net. Oh man, what's going on there? Dan Ruggs Horsecoin. That is a very particular, that's a very weird name, but I'm sure there's something behind it. uh sorry about that, Black Cat. Didn't mean that, man. What's going on, Curtis? How you guys doing? If you guys just got questions, you guys want to, shoot the breeze, that's kind of what this is today. I'll be announcing winners and stuff. But I did I did set up my Nimbus node yesterday. The Kingsman got like an early little short late at night because I had actually swapped the rest of my ETH over to Flux. So I actually have a little more than enough. I have enough to almost do another Cumulus node. I'm like right there. It's like an 870 Flux. So yeah, I did a Nimbus and everything went well. I did Wonder Shaper and everything like that because my home router, I would have to use adaptive QoS, which is gonna mess with a bunch of other stuff on my network. So I can't traffic shape through my router, and I haven't figured out if there's a way to do it in Unraid. So I used Wonder Shaper to shape my traffic to limit my Nimbus node. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, be sure to check it out because you may or may not be able to shape your traffic. And what I mean by that is when your nodes pull the bandwidth, right, to do their benchmarks, they will pull the full bandwidth. So if you got like 1 gigabit, right, it's going to pull that every time it does a benchmark. Oh, what's up, Big Irish? What's going on? Techman Ty trolling me with the Hadouken. No more Hadoukens for you. Look, he reformatted Chris Iris. Thank you, man. He reformatted his name to make it easier to read. Oh man, too funny. Oh man, how you doing, Big Irish? I know that you are setting up a bunch of nodes and everything like that. Yep, I see you got 4 up and running. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, Techman Ty. I'll give you a Hadouken at the end of the stream, okay? Just for you. What's going on there, Diego Ma? Now, Big Irish, I know that his upload is not as fast as mine, so I'm wondering, Big Irish, are you doing your Cumulus nodes like in intervals, like getting them set up like staggered, like every other hour you put one up, so that way they're not benchmarking at the same time? Because I think if yours all benchmark at the same time, some of them are probably going to fail. When S Chang, when is the last time you saw your bare chin? A while ago, a couple years now. It's probably about 2 years. It's been a minute. Thank you, Dan Ruggs Horsecoin, for gifting the 5 memberships, man. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Awesome. I forget. There's a way to get the memberships. I don't remember how to get them. You have to like allow something in YouTube. If anybody knows what that is, let me know, because yeah, I've never had to do it before, so I don't know what it is. But thank you very much, Dan Ruggs Horsecoin. Dan Ruggs Horsecoin. What is there? Is there something behind your name? If you could like tell us in the chat what's behind that, because that's just a very interesting name. So there's another 5 Kingsmen here now. We have Steven, as well as Brett Hunter, Nick Riley, and Diesel846, and JW Jordan. So for all you guys that are new Kingsmen, I do a hash rate giveaway once a week, and we all meet in the Kingsman voice in Discord once a week, and you guys can ask me questions. I'll troubleshoot mining rigs, maybe help you with your nodes as best as I can. And then during that, I'll give away some hash rate. So last week's winner was Depran, and I gave him about 700 souls on Flux. And then I believe I did 2 last week. I felt I did 2. Oh, get out of here, Yeti. Quit trolling me. There he is. Oh, man, did King pull my name yet? What's going on, Yeti? This guy. So I did do a poll on the Kingsman, if it was better to do it on Sunday versus Wednesday, and then I did a poll for the times. So go check it out in the community polls. Cast your vote. It's looking like right now the vote says it's going to be on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So that's the majority vote right now. If you haven't voted, go vote. Yeah, he needs to pull mine after yours. Oh, you guys are crazy. Ever since Meowcoin came, Horsecoin became an inside joke, and I decided to start saying I would rug it. All right, nice, Dan. Yeah, hashtag troll the king. Yes, Yeti, you do that enough. You don't need to get others involved. How you doing, Dan? Dan San from Tucson. Nice, man. Another fellow Arizonian. Like it, man. What's going on? Oh, we got KJ from the UK Miners. How you doing, KJ? If you guys haven't checked out the UK Miners Club, man, these guys are an awesome bunch to hang out with. Maybe I'll make KJ a mod here, KJ. You just been a mod, and now if you want to post your Discord channel in the chat, go ahead, man. You can go ahead and post your YouTube, or not your YouTube, your Discord invite in the chat if you want. These guys are some real cool guys to hang out with. Yeti introduced me to them, actually. So. All right, let's start pulling some winners, huh? Let's do the. I have the spreadsheet here, so let's start pulling some winners, huh? We need to find our random number, not generator. We need a random number picker. Let's see if I should really bookmark the one I use all the time. Oh, that one's good enough. All right, so let's see here. We have 2,095 addresses to choose from, and I'm not picking Yetis. 2,095 to choose from. I'm going to get a notepad up here so that way I could keep track of all the addresses here. Oh, that's going to be really hard. I'll have to put it on my other monitor. Hey, we got Mr. Depran in the house. What's going on, Depran? And then we also have Captain Fluffy and Digital Woody. Yellow 5, how you doing, man? All right. So let's generate a number here. 1,234. 1,234. Okay, let's copy that address. I'll put it here in the chat. This was the first mining address for the $50 in Flux. Let's go ahead and let's do another one here. 1803. 1803 is the winner. And this is kind of an AMA style, so you guys go ahead and just, at me in the chat, and I'll get to it here in a second. 1803. 1803, here is your wallet there. You are another lucky winner. Oh man, I'm so tired today. I stayed up way too late. Oh man. 192. Okay, now we got to scroll up quite a bit. 192. Yeti. Oh, Yeti. I told you, Yeti, I'm saving your address for last, okay? All right, we're doing number 4 here. 1344. 1344. $13.44. You are the 4th lucky winner. And for the final 5th one, for the $50 in Flux, we have 467. So let's see who won that. 467. So far I haven't won any myself, but I do mind of this pool, so it's going to be really awkward if my address comes up. All right, there is the 5 winners for the $50 in Flux. You guys will probably be paid out either today or tomorrow. And Crypto Ranch handles all that, so I'll be sure to DM them. Oh, Big Irish, I demand a recount. Okay, there's still one more giveaway. It's for 1.7 kilosouls hash rate for 48 hours, and I'm going to do it a little towards the end of the stream. I agree, says Yeti. Oh. If my address comes up, I just have to be quiet about it and not say anything and say, hey, you lucky winner. All right, Dan Ruggs asks, Mining King, would you buy 3070s for $220? Just picked up a few more. $220, dude, for 3070s? Yeah, I might buy like another 8 or 16, another rig or two worth at that price. That's a pretty good price. I put a stop currently to my my mining, so I don't. I'm not currently. I'm not buying any cards right now. I got a lot going on. I have to start helping with the new facility that I'm partnered with Hawk on, so it's gonna get really busy really quick. So it's here. Big Irish says, at Mining King, well, I gotta go finish framing out the mining area. No more tarps. Ooh, nice. Very nice. There we go. The Big Irish Crypto, hosting center. Oh, Yeti says the King Cam. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to do that depending upon how late it gets into the holiday season. Yeah, Dan Ruggs, it's a very good deal. And no, I've been pretty good. I've only bought one GPU recently, and that was from Hawk. I bought a 3070 Ti from Hawk, and because I had one open spot in my 3080 rig, because I only had 7. So Other than that, all my rigs are completely full at Hawks, and all my rigs at home are completely full. So I would have to buy another Octominer and stuff like that. And yeah, I got a lot going on, so I'm temporarily stopping the buying more GPUs right now. How is the weather over in Arizona? So actually, man, the weather's actually been getting pretty nice. It's like down into I think like the 50s and 60s at night. It's like in the mid 80s. So it's dramatically cooled down, which I like. I was tired of triple digits. It was awful. So weather's getting good. I think next week, I believe that we're supposed to get down then into the high 70s, mid 70s. So it's going to be even better. Yeah, Yeti, the Bank of King is yeah, it's closed right now. The Mining King Credit Union is temporarily closed. Um, Riff God at Mining King, what is your target temp for auto fans? I keep it right around 60 C. That's a pretty good operating temperature, but it depends on where you live, right? So you got to think if I live in Arizona where it's like scalding hot all the time, so it's a little difficult during the hotter times of the year to keep them at 60 C, right? That's pretty much like the fans are at 100% all the time. So it will depend on where you live. But to me, if you look at the fan curves on graphics cards for gaming, right? I mean, some of them are awful. Some of these cards will be at like 75, 78C while they're gaming. So they are targeted to be at higher temperatures. I don't like that long term for mining, so I think 60C is a pretty good number. Yeah, no problem, Rift God. But it will depend on where you live. So everybody's climate is completely different from one another. But I try to shoot for 60C is that's my core temperature. Um 80s, you know what I mean? Mid 80s, high 80s on the memory is pretty good. All right. Has anybody been to the X Dow? Does anybody know what the X Dow is? Um, in the Flux, I want to say marketplace. This is the dashboard for my Flux node. But in here, they have all these proposals here. So these are like things that you could vote on. So you can go in here like community led Flux marketing initiative, and it breaks down what the requested budget is. Oh man, that's a yacht. 1 million Flux. And then see it what their targets are, what and everything they want to do, like what are they trying to use. You can see things that have passed, things that have been rejected. So, oh, some reason it's giving me an internal error. Does it? Hmm. Hopefully my node just didn't go offline, right? That would be bad. I'm gonna have to check that. That would be hilarious. No, it's still online. Huh. I wonder why the XDAO isn't working then. Internal error. Well, it's an error on their part. Anyways, so the XDAO is where you could do where they have like votes for things like that, and people have proposals. There's even you don't even have to be on the Flux team. There was a guy who wanted to like advertise Flux, and he wanted like 100,000 Flux, and only 25,000 of it was gonna go to the actual marketing part, and he was gonna pocket the other 75,000 or something, and it got shut down, and people voted no. So it's kind of cool. All right, KJ Miners at Mining King right now. Right meow. My cards are right meow. I love it. My cards are all at 74, 75C. Oh man, woo, boy, those cards are hot. KJ, what cards are those? Are those 30 series? If you're mining Kapow, are you using the new? Are you using like 6,000 series AMD cards or Nvidia? Rud puts, what is better at Mining King, dry air or moist air? Oh man, you're mining with 1660 supers? Ooh, wow, yeah, those are really hot. How long has it been since you repasted those, KJ? Out of curiosity. So when it comes to moisture in the air, you don't want too little, but then you don't want too much to be at the dew point where you're creating moisture. There's a fine line that you kind of want to be in, but your target should be at, like, I think it's between like 30 to like 45% humidity is what you kind of want to go for. That's like the optimum. That's what data centers go with. So that's the how much humidity that you want to have in the air right there for your mining rigs. Now, when I was first doing it and I was pulling the air from my house into that grow tent and everything was enclosed, I'm surprised I didn't get some kind of static problem because the humidity was down to like 9%. So I had to add humidity because it was so dry. But everybody's environment's going to be different. Now, the great thing with Octominer, though, is it will show you the humidity percentage inside Hive OS. So that's a great feature that Octominer does have that I do like. KJ, what? KJ Miners, you repaste your cards every 4 months? Oh, man. And then we have Mr. Matt Plumley, who changed his YouTube handle to Joker Miner. Thank you so much for being a big supporter, Joker Miner. This guy has gifted like 15 memberships. Thank you for all the support, Joker Miner. And then Yeti says that he used to repaste his cards every 6 months. I do mine on a yearly interval, but if I have to do other cards like in the rig, like if there's 2 or 3 cards that are being a problem, then I'll just pull them all out. But typically I do it once a year. To me, they should last that long. So KJ says at the Mining King, all cards are in a mining tent, warming my house. I got to keep the temps up to keep the tent warm and and in turn heat your house. Okay. I see that. Are you not worried about long-term degradation though, of like actually degrading the cards because you're running them at such high temperatures, long term, I guess would be my question. Dan San, at the Mining King, opinions on copper shims. I I've never used copper shims, so I don't know. I have never copper shimmed anything like an A2000 or any 30 series card. Have not done it yet though, but maybe I should. So far, the only thing I don't like about the shims though is you have to use thermal paste. So you're gonna sit there and then you're gonna paste all the memory chips, and then it's just gonna get messy. So I don't know. I don't like it. That's why I haven't done it yet. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't want to. I don't want to sit there and clean paste off all the memory chips. That just sounds awful to me. Then you call chump change. I know he's done some copper shims in the shunt mod. I won't shunt mod mine though. If you have shunt modded A2000s, realize that Octominer will not. You won't be able to use the warranty on your motherboard if the motherboard fails because you shunt modded your A2000s. They won't honor the warranty, so just be warned for people who are shunt modding. Oh well, you're so nice. You just nope. You just sell the cards once they're almost at the end of their life. You just sell them to gamers. This guy, huh? Oh man. Well, hey J Dub Jordan, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, man. And I think for the Kingsman, we're not gonna meet this Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we're gonna meet the following Sunday. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we'll have the Kingsman meets at 3 p.m. That is what so far the people had voted. I'll do a community announcement at the end of like today at like 9 p.m. Pacific. I will pull all the votes and set the time for 100%, and I'll do a post. Okay, Riff God, any thought on fan longevity? I've heard auto fans constant changing of RPM is bad for the bearings and premature wear. That being said, is it worth to keep your GPUs at a constant temperature? Yeah, I mean, the percentage on the fans once you initially get the rig up, and they shouldn't fluctuate that much, but maybe 5 or 10%. Um, I would rather, to me, I would rather place fans than replace a card. You know what I mean? I mean, if you lock them in at like 100% or 75% or whatever, I mean, that's going to degrade the fan as well if you're locking them in at a certain percentage. So, I mean, the fan thing is a necessary evil, in my opinion. You have to set the fans one way or another at a fixed rate, or on the auto fan varying rate. Fans die, and you got to replace them. What's going on, Mr. Rondi? We got Big Rondi in the house. What's going on, man? There we go. We got a celebrity now. We got Rondi in here. What's going on, man? Yeah, and I mean, depending upon if you have them in octominers too, like the fans may or may not. You may not even have to have the fans turned on. You could do like chump change and just take the fans and fan shrouds off all the way, but I think that's problematic. I find that the cards do better with the fans on in the octominers, but that's just me, my personal experience. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dan San, Mining King. Any CPU mining lately? Dan San. My CPU mining rig has been down and just sitting on a shelf right now. I am gonna be I am gonna be putting it in a new spot in my house, and I'll be turning it on, and I'm gonna be doing a new CPU coin, which I will be doing a video on for Monday. So yes, CPU mining content coming soon. I've been lazy. I've been just busy, and it's been off, and I need to put it in a different spot. So yeah, I just haven't had time to get to it yet. And then Rondi at the Mining King. I want to. Oh, you want to make the Nimbus Flux node, but the way my bank account is set up. Well, man, I got into mining Flux early, so I've mined a lot of Flux, and I converted a lot of ETH to Flux. So um, I have no more ETH holding now. It's all in Flux. At Mining King, do you know where we can get a wallet address for Darrow for the upcoming poker event? Yeah, you'll have to go to Darrow, and they have like a desktop wallet, I believe, or a core wallet. I think it's a core wallet. So you'll have to set up the Darrow core wallet. Um, I guess I could do a video on Darrow if you guys want, and then I could. I don't know a lot about Darrow, so I still have to learn. I have to figure out how to set up the wallet myself because I don't even have the Darrow wallet. Chump Chains is Mr. OnlyFans. Oh man, I love it. Rude puts Chump Change is Mr. OnlyFans. Yeah. Oh, look at this. You got a Yeti troll, Lazy King. Trolling me again. Oh, nice. Rondi says he's setting up his fourth node right now. Awesome, man. Rondi, are you using little mini PCs or are you using a server? And then Dan Ruggs at the Mining King. Is it worth CPU mining on a 9900K? Okay, so I don't know a lot about CPU mining. The guy you need to ask, Dan Ruggs Horsecoin, is gonna be Rabid Mining. He's like the guru when it comes to CPU mining. He also has a CPU mining calculator on his website, so it's a good tool to use. I'm kind of curious though. Does anybody ever CPU mine with like a 5700G? Because when we see in the executions per second that the 5700G like smokes everything currently right now in the consumer market. So I'm curious, how would the 5700G do in CPU mining? Would those executions per second translate to a high hash rate in CPU mining? Yeah, I would say Chris Iris that so far I've seen most CPU miners they go with Ryzen, but I haven't seen a lot of Intel CPU mining. Oh, okay, we have Mr. Yeti here says it's all about the L3 cache, and hence why the 5800X 3D is a monster. Okay, well, maybe I need to get a 5800X 3D, which that thing is a baller card, man. With the 3D V stacking cache technology, it has like 96 megabytes of L3 cache. It's like insane. It's ridiculous. The thing I don't know, I feel like the Ryzen 7000 series that just came out is such a waste because it doesn't have that new 3D stacking technology. Like, you put it on the very last CPU you made for the AM4 platform, and then you don't do it on the new platform. Why? That makes no sense. So I feel like, and I don't know if anybody's seen the new 13 900K and 13 600K i5s. They really dominate AMD a little bit. Okay, Mr. Yeti, you've been saying it's for Miss Yeti for quite a while now, okay? You need to actually put that thing in there. It's still just, I know it's sitting in the box still. I know it is. Call me lazy. How long have you had that thing? uh, oh, it's in her PC now? Oh, man. Oh, there you go. Well, troll failed on my part. I thought you didn't put it in yet. Look at Willie Damn shots fired. Oh, here we go. We got KJ Ryzen Armani King, right? 3950X. Okay. So you have a 3950X. I have a 5900X on a B550. Look at Big Wooly. He's trolling Yeti even harder. By in her PC, he means he sat the box inside her case. It's not actually installed yet. Oh man, that's funny. That is too funny. Oh man, there we go. Now he's trolling me with the coding, man. Even though I've been doing a lot more coding lately, you troll. He's his little skirt guy. Uh, can you guys even? I was trying to get the background. There we go. Hold on, let's see. I was trying to get the background music to work, and I think I got it just now. Let me know if it's too loud. I I'm using Stream Beats. Um, yeah. Oh man. Can you not hear the music now? It should be on. Okay. It says it's on. Yeah, yeah, it's supposed to be low. It's supposed to be low in the background or something. There you go. All right. Oh, yeah, Joker Minor, I did. It's really weird how they have that labeled in there. It's yeah. Yeah, that was yeah, if you want to change your payout, you have to click the little I. I'm used to always going down here to like settings, you know what I mean? This is usually in most pools where they have it, so I just couldn't find it. So at Mining King, is Flux going into the secured storage subscription service? No idea, S Chang. We don't even know everything about Project Thunder yet for storage yet, other than there'll be 3 tiers: 20 terabytes, 50 terabytes, and 100 terabytes. But other than that, they have not announced anything else or even what the incentive is going to be. Yeah, I know you're trolling earlier, Rondi. I know Hawk's always yelling at me about getting music in here. I try, man. Trying to get it in there. It's Stream Beats, I think. Oh man, what's that one gaming channel? It used to be called Alpha Gaming, but then he changed it. I can't think of his name right now. 4K souls. It should actually be this number. This is what I have in Hive, but so it's a little less. It's like 300 souls less, but that is what happens in Flux. It could go as high as like up to over 5 kilosouls, and then it'll come back down. It goes up and down all the time. At the Mining King, from Joker Miner, where did he find the IP address for the rigs? So you go to your Hive OS, and you will see one that says remote IP. You don't ever want to show people this, so just click on the little like copy to clipboard little tag, and it'll copy it. You want to use the rig that has the most hash rate. So if you have like, I have a bunch of rigs here, right? So I have all these rigs. So I would have to come over here and then find the rig that's producing the most, which is going to be, looks like R83. And so I'd have to go into my Hive and then go over. I could show you where it is. Open up a new window. I'm not going to actually like click on it though and show you. So you come over here to your rigs. Okay, this right here that's X'd out. This down here, right here. You copy that to clipboard. And then you come over here to the minimum payout thingy. And then you paste it in right here. You paste that in there, and then you set your amount. It has to be the highest producing rig. You can't just use any rig. It has to be the one that has the most hash rate. So is Mining King, is that your wallet number? What do you mean, Rude Puts? Like, oh, what, this over here? Yeah, that's my wallet address. Don't send me anything, please. Yeah, don't send me no. But if they're all on the same IP, it doesn't matter. There was KJ Miners. I know that there was something about, I know that some pools had it that it had to be a particular rig. So I just do it to the one that has the most hash rate and I never have a problem. Root puts, I write it down so this way I know you don't win. Oh man. This way, look, Root puts is gonna be looking for my mining address every time I do the pull now, because this way it's okay, Rude Puts. I'll just give myself 50 flux. It's all right. Not a problem. Alex Petrov, yeah, holding a notepad for no particular reason. Thanks, Rude Puts. Man, why can't I win the flux? I'm a loyal miner, right? I got my hash rate on here. Look at that, man. Boom. See? I'm loyal. Come on, man. I deserve the 50 flux, you know? I gotta get more nodes up, man. Come on. Alright, let's see. We've been going like 45 minutes. Let's go over here to the 1.7 kilosol hash rate. We're gonna do another random number pick here. Dan Rugg says, at Mining King, I ran out of cases and my newest GPU rig has all of the GPUs sitting on the floor. I hope it's not on carpet. That would be not a very good thing to have them sitting on carpet. All right, for the 1.7 kilosols. Oh, whoops. I have to rechange the numbers. I don't think there's not that many in there. All right, 1653 is how many people are in here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Yeti. If it's on the carpet, fire alert. I know, right? On the floor. Oh, man. That's the first. 1217. Number 1217. Please be my address. $12.17. Look at that, it's my address. No, I'm just kidding, it's not. Dang it, man. I need to rig this so I can win. Yeah, damn it, Mighty King, we had an agreement. That is the address I just posted right now for the 1.7 kilosols for 48 hours. I should just post mine in there and just copy my own address and just put it in there. Lucky winner! You just won. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Yeti, you didn't pay me enough to win, okay? So from Mr. Rondi, at Mining King, hero miners will yield you 20 flux a day with your current hash rate without the parallel assets. Are you saying I should test it out? But I am pretty loyal on the flux pools. I definitely like their loyalty program. I did not promise, Mr. Yeti. I said that was my goal, all right? Don't be putting words in my mouth, all right? Well, so Rondi, the thing is though, is so you you're right, and I don't know if you understand the parallel assets at Hero Miners. So every parallel asset that's unlocked, you instantly get paid out to every payable block that they find, right? And that includes all the, I think there's what, 7 right now that are active, right? 7, right? Isn't it 7? Let me go back over here. 7, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 7. 7 are active. Okay. So that means on hero miners, they pay you out for those 7s all the time. The only ones you don't get paid out for is going to be these 3 over here that aren't unlocked yet. So those are the only parallel assets you do not see. So I would have to do like, man, I hate changing pools and doing this math. It's such a hassle. You said I would get 20 flux a day. I'm getting about like 12 to 15 flux depending upon the network hash rate, which there's quite a bit right now. There's about 9 mega souls. I like it when it's down to like 6 because then I get some good yields. Yes, there is a snapshot coming up. It's at the end of the month. It's on the 31st of October. So let me see here. What are my last payments I got? So in the last, because I changed my threshold here. I changed it to 50 flux. So in the last 7 in a week, which I don't know, I got to figure out what day they actually pay you your parallel assets on, because I might have another payment coming out. So 40 flux plus, that's like 52. So yeah, I got to figure that out and figure out what I get a day. Because that's 7 days, so that's like 7. That's like not quite 6. That's like 5 more flux a day. Every Friday? Okay. I don't know what time it is either, if they just recently played or not. I'd have to go check my Zelcore if I've gotten my parallel asset payouts or not yet. Well, let me see here. Let me go look in my... He says it's every Friday, but I don't know if I've actually received a payment yet, so let's go over to my Flux. Yes. So that's not right either. So it probably hasn't posted to here yet. So it looks like I got 42.2752998 flux from my parallel assets. Plus what I mine every day. So yeah, it's about like, it varies because this goes up and down with the network hash rate. So I would say it's almost even with hero miners. It's about 18 to 20 flux a day is what I'm gonna get. But you also don't forget, if you have up to 1 kilosoul, you'll get 3 flux back for free every week. So just a little extra something. And that's, Hero Miners doesn't offer that or anything. So I know that seems really small and trivial, but 52 weeks a year times 3, that's an extra 156 flux a year. Just saying. Does what to mine include the parallel assets? Let's see what their calculation is. I don't use what to mine to really predict my profitability and stuff like that. This is like a good baseline to figure out what it's gonna be, but I don't go by, I don't like live by it like at 100%. But let's just click on Flux and let's see what it says. It's doing a 60% bonus, so I have no idea how accurate that is, but it also has the fees at 0%, so you obviously will have to adjust that depending upon the pool you mine to. Yeah, Brent Hunter, I'm not 100% sure on how the calculation works and how accurate it really is. So, well, here, let's just do this. 4,000, and was it 400, right? Is how many, is what my flux hash rate is. And I'm probably like at, I don't even know how much power I'm using. It's probably like 13,000. So, calculate. See this bonus. And then estimated rewards. So it's saying that, I think this is wrong because it's saying the bonus and then the actual rewards. So I don't know if this is like combines with this and this is like your total. It says you should be getting about 22.5, but I'm still negative $16 a day is the estimated cost that you would lose at 10 cents per kilowatt is how much money you're going to be losing every day. Yeah, I don't think that their bonus thing is that accurate, but it gives you like a ballpark. I use what to mine as like a give or take, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to do your own testing. Well, guys, if you have any more last minute questions, I'm here for like another 5 or 10 minutes. After that, I'm probably going to end the stream, and then I have to go get my CPU miner up. So I need to go record. Dan Ruggs Horse Coin says that the Mining King, so mine and Hawk's power rate is the same. Should I just host my rig so they can be his headache? I mean, technically, if you're going to pay the same amount of money, I mean, I don't see why not. And then he has to manage them for you, and then you just sit back and collect. So that seems like a good idea to me. And that way you don't have to worry about power. You don't have to worry about cooling. You just sit back and just check your Hive OS, make sure your rigs are up, and just collect your coins, really. KJS at the Mining King, how long does it take to get 100% uptime? I did not time it. I guess I should have, though. So the one rig I did give away on my Kingsman, though, because you could see I'm only at 3.7 or 3.6 kilosouls. It was down for 1 day because I gave away 700 souls to my Kingsman. Ronnie. Ronnie says, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Much love, though. Hey, no problem, Rondi. Thank you so much for the super chat. No, that's all good. Yeah, you know that I'm an affiliated member with the Flux pools. You know, but Rondi, I will let you know that in the beginning of the year with my 1070s, I did mine the hero miners. I just chose to go to Flux pools. Um, that's just my personal choice. I feel like I get a little bit more yield on my Flux, as well as the loyalty thing, right? I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's free Flux that I'm getting for not doing anything other than putting my rigs on their pool. So, and they're giving away tons. I mean, they're giving away $50 in Flux every week to 5 people. The hash rate, I mean, a lot of incentive right now to go to them. So that's just me. But you could check out my videos in my 1070s at the start of the year. I was on hero miners. A Big Wooly says, at Mining King, isn't one of your rigs down though? Yeah, that's like my personal choice though. I shut it down on purpose. There's no point it's Polaris cards. It's my cards that I initially started with. So come over here. You can see that this rig's off. They're Polaris except for this one 6600. They're all Polaris, so I had it on Ergo, but it's just not doing anything. At Yeti Mining King. So when are we gonna see a king coin appear? Oh, when are you gonna see the coin? When you help me code it. That's when you're gonna see it, Yeti. See, now he's quiet. Now I'm waiting for his response now. Brett Hunter, I do agree. Brett Hunter says, I think it helps the entire Flux project mining on Flux Pool, but that's just me. Yay. Oh, dang. Yes, King Sir. Oh, KJ UK miners at the Mining King could always put the rig on ETC pool. So KJ UK miners, he does run a UK ETC mining pool. If you guys have some mining rigs, maybe put some hash rate over there for him. I don't believe, it's just me, everybody's different, but I don't believe that GPUs are right now is the smart play to mine ETC. The yields are way too low, and so yields are low. I don't really care about the money right now as far as revenue, but to me yields are terrible, so I'm not putting anything on it. To me, it's like if you have ETC, it's an ASIC game right now. I have my iPolo Mini on there. Thank you, Fully Electric. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was kind of a talking head video. I wasn't really doing a how-to because to set up the Nimbus is essentially the same as the Cumulus. You just, instead of sending yourself 1,000 flux, you send yourself 12,500 flux. Dan Ruggs horse, call Hawk and tell him to start a stream. And there you guys go. If you guys want to check out the UK Miners Club, man, great group of guys. Highly recommend you guys go check them out. All right, Mr. Big Irish Crypto said he figured out why I couldn't SSH into the nose. I missed that sudo command. You know, Wooly always trolls me, and he says whenever I make mistakes when I'm doing my Linux, he's like, King, you need to type the command right in order for it to work. He said, it always happens to me, man. I always miss something in my Linux commands. So I'm getting a little better. Big Wooly. Oh man, he's trolling me so hard right now. Oh man, another coding troll. Come on, Yeti. Yes, I do make some typo errors in my coding. And Yeti is a tough sensei. Yeah, so Big Wooly, he is the Mining Kings. He's the director behind the scenes. All right, guys. Well, I think it was a fun stream. So I'll be doing this again next Friday, giving away for the 5 miners and doing the hash rate giveaway. It'll be like another AMA kind of hangout style. Remember, Kingsmen, all the Kingsmen in here will be meeting not this Sunday, next Sunday at 3 p.m. That looks like what it's going to be like. I'm going to be I'll be ending the poll tonight, and I'll have the for sure time posted in the Discord and in the community section of YouTube. I will try it out for 2 weeks, see how the turnout is. Now, I do realize that Yeti and other people in the UK are going to have a hard time attending that, so we may have to adjust the time. Is that like the Mining King? And first off, it's not the Mining King Services, okay? If you're going to troll me, at least do it right. It's the Mining King Business Solutions, all right? If you're going to troll me, get it right, all right, Yeti? Thank you, Ronnie, for hanging out. I will catch all you guys later. It was fun hanging out. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on the Saturday Night Live for Misfits. I'll catch you guys later.